Hello and welcome to Crooked House Gaming. Today we'll be focusing on the History Challenge. The History Challenge is a legacy-style challenge in The Sims that takes your Sims on a journey through history, starting with the Stone Age. There are a lot of rules to this challenge and I'll put links to them in the description box below. If this sounds like something that you're interested in, be sure to hit that like button. And if you're new here, welcome, and be sure to hit that subscribe button so you won't miss any episodes of this History Challenge. So let's make some Sims history. It is the afternoon before Elsie grows up to be an adult. She is working on her fitness so that when she grows up to be an adult, she'll be strong enough to jump in the air and stretch her arms and legs without a problem. Robert is outside. He is seen to taking care of the livestock. Elsie was out here taking care of cleaning the chicken coop, but it doesn't look like she did a good enough job, so Robert is double checking her work. He is concerned that if she doesn't know how to clean the chicken coop and take care of the livestock, that the family's livestock doesn't have a good future under the soon-to-be new heir of the Simbilis family. It does look like he was able to harvest a few eggs. Aurora is upstairs and she is working on her culture. Her violin, painting, and harpsichord skills are not the best. Her mother told her that she needed to be more cultured if she wished to attract a wealthy suitor, because that is what those of the wealthy class looked for in a woman. Ilsa has been working on her paintings to try to have another art show before she goes off to the land of the dead. We have been receiving notifications that Ilsa needs to get her affairs in order so she could pass away at any time. Hopefully she will live to see Elsie grow up to be the heir. Lise has promised Elsie that she is not going to make her wait as long as her mother did to declare her the heir. Lise is seeing to taking care of the gardening because that is how she has been making money for the family. While she is a very skilled painter, she doesn't have an art gallery that would represent her paintings. She's been trying to send off paintings to her mother's art gallery, but she hasn't established a foothold there yet. Robert has been seeing to repairing some of the older plumbing in the house, and even though this bathtub is rather new, it is starting to age. He is trying to make it last as long as he can. He doesn't want Elsie's soon-to-be husband to have to inherit broken plumbing, and Ilsa is eating some mushroom steaks that she found in the larder. She doesn't seem very happy about this. She's also not happy because her son Og had passed away yesterday, so she is dealing with grieving. Ilsa's relationship with Elsie is still strained. She did try to talk to her granddaughter and work on improving their relationship. Are you having problems with cooking, Elsie? You don't look like you enjoy what you just cooked. I could teach you some more tips and tricks. Grandmother, I don't know if any tips and tricks is going to really help me. You just have to keep practicing. Practice is what makes your food taste better. If you give up now, you're going to have to buy food from the wandering merchant all the time, and the family fortune will go down rather quickly. I never thought of that, grandmother. Very insightful. There are lots of books in the little library that we have. I can go to Ravenwood and search for more books for you if that will help you improve your cooking. But you better practice a little bit more. You're getting married very soon, and your husband is not going to be happy to learn that you don't know how to cook very well. Grandmother, will you teach me how to make kava? I don't know how to make kava, and I'm going to have a household of my own soon. I'd rather get back to painting than teaching you anything, Aurora. Grandmother, that's not fair. How am I supposed to learn anything? Don't fight with me. I'm your elder, and I'm going to the land of the dead soon. Lisa's gone into her mother's studio, and she is working on her painting. This is her true love. Been sneaking into this studio ever since she was a teenager. When mother is gone, I won't have to sneak into this studio anymore. I don't know why I didn't just buy myself an easel. Sneaking onto her easels makes me feel like I'm not in control of this family. I told you not to paint on my easel, Lise. Why don't you listen to me? Oh, that's right. You're the one that's in charge of the family. That's right, mother. I'm in charge of the family. You keep talking to me like that, and I will put you into an old lady home. You should just stick with your gardening. Painting isn't for you, Lise. But I guess I'll sell her painting at my next art exhibit. I'll scrub off her name while the paint is wet and sign my name. Robert is trying to stay out of the way of the women. He sees that Ilsa is in a bad mood. He doesn't want to get yelled at for no reason whatsoever. He's trying to cheer himself up. I'm really good at chess. Maybe I should go play a game of chess. Maybe if I ask Ilsa to join me, that'll raise her spirits. In the Renaissance, we need one of the Sims to have maxed out their logic skill. The person with the highest logic right now appears to be Ilsa at level 4. We have a long way to go with that. We'll be going into the next era when Elsie has a baby, so we have a little bit of time to get someone up to level 10 in logic. Feeling very poorly spoken spoken to by her family. She knows she's the backup heir. She's trying to make herself appear a valued member of the family by cleaning up the dirty plates that were left in the dining hall. But she doesn't know if cleaning up after everybody else is reinforcing the stereotype of the unnecessary backup heir. Maybe I should just sneak out of the house and organize a meeting of the rainbows. At least the rainbows appreciate me. Even though the hour is rather late, Aurora has snuck out. The rainbows have all snuck out as well. Aurora is introducing herself to a member of the rainbows that she has never met. She realizes that this Amber Simbilis is probably related to her since her last name is the same. Ilsa saw that Aurora was sneaking out of the house, and she hired a carriage really quickly and had the carriage follow her. She sees that her granddaughter's not getting into too much trouble because she journeyed to the art center. What kind of trouble could she really get in here at the art center? There's not like there's any boys here. Did you see any boys here, Luna? I'm really concerned about Aurora getting into trouble and not being chaperoned. No, there aren't any boys here, Ilsa. Well, that's good to hear. It does look like Isla is here. Ilsa is very happy to see her favorite daughter. Hello, Mother. What brings you out to the art center at this hour? One of your nieces snuck out. I was concerned that she was seeing a boy in secret. Back when I was her age, I would have been out at night jumping into bushes with men. Good to see that this generation doesn't think like my generation did. Well, now that I see that there aren't any boys here and she's not going to be jumping into bushes, I'm going to go take a nap. Barkeep, could you wake me up when my granddaughter Aurora leaves? Well, if I'm not making drinks, ma'am, I'll try to wake you up. Just go sleep on that couch over there. But it does appear that there are some boys here. They arrived in a carriage a little bit after Ilsa's carriage dropped her off. They are all young adult men. One of them is Flint Boxhead. She's related to him. Oh, there's two men over here that I haven't met before. Maybe I could do some matchmaking on my own. Hello, sir. Are you related to the Boxheads? Oh, no, I'm not related to the Boxheads at all. Why would you ask that? Because I'm related to the Boxheads and I'm looking for a husband. Well, I'm already married, so I wouldn't be a good choice for you as a husband. Maybe you should ask around. There might be some other men that would be interested in you. You're a pretty attractive woman. Well, it's music to my ears that you think that I'm attractive, but I can't attract any suitors. My sister's been taking them all away. Hello, sir. I'm trying to find someone to be my husband. It would break my heart if you said you were already married. But it does look like Clifton Dudley, he's already married. Just keep walking around and smiling. I'm sure you'll be able to find some man. All the boys are immature. I'm looking for an older man to be my husband. You happen to know of any older men that I could go speak to? It does look like Duran has passed away. Aurora was just handed a missive. Oh, I just received word that an older man just passed away. I wonder if he has a son who is looking for a wife. It's trashy to think that way when someone in the family has died. You don't understand how women have to live, sir. We have to take our chances where we get them. I should probably head over to the An family and see if any of them are of the proper class my mother wants me to marry into. If he was the heir of the family, that would be a really good thing. And then my family tree could spread. Oh, that's right. Durr was Thomas's grandfather. They're of the farmer class, and mother doesn't want me to marry into the farmer class. But Thomas was so handsome, and he had such nice manners. Maybe I should just go out there and elope with him. Well, I didn't really come here to look for a man. I came here to get away from my family. My family doesn't know I'm here, so I should just go up and paint. Maybe there will be a man upstairs in the painting hall. Ash is here. It appears that Aurora doesn't know her aunt. Elsa is feeling a little bit better, having slept. I wonder if Aurora has headed home. I don't see her anywhere. I better get back to the homestead because today is the day that Elsie grows up. I would hate to miss any of the birthday events of the heir growing up, so I better find a carriage and head on home. Did you come here by yourself, Aurora? You shouldn't be out here without a chaperone. Sweet to see you and get to know you. Your grandmother left. Ilsa was here with her? Yeah, but she just got in a carriage and left without Aurora, so it's just us teen girls all by ourselves, unchaperoned. You better be careful. Men are two-faced, and if you talk to any of them, you could get into trouble you can't get out of. Aurora wouldn't get into trouble with any men. She's too respectable, Amber Simbilis is saying. I would hate to hear that something bad went on and people were singing her name around town and dragging it in the dirt. How can they drag my name in the dirt? I'm only here to paint. We have to be really careful. Those of the wealthier class, anything we do wrong will make our reputation wilt like a dead flower. Well, I was looking for men to possibly marry, but everybody I met was married. I should probably get home. It was great to talk to you, Auntie ash. Aurora is going to look for a carriage that she can hire to bring her back home. Happy that I got out of the house at least for a few hours. I don't know what this trouble is that they're talking about that I could possibly get into. All the men I met here were respectable and married. Aurora has returned to the Simbilis land. So happy that nobody knows that I went out. I would really need to go to bed, but it looks like my sister is making some food. I am pretty starving. Maybe she'll give me some of the food that she's making. If I tried to cook anything at this hour with me being so tired, I would probably set myself on fire again. I'll just follow her into the kitchen, and when she's not looking, I'll grab whatever she made and bring it up to my room and eat it there. Aurora is too tired to carry the plate upstairs. I went out to the art center, and people were saying that I should be careful and not be around adult men. And I don't know why. I kept saying I would get in trouble. What do you think they meant by that? All the men were nice, and they were just fawning over me like puppies. I really don't know what they mean by that. The only thing I could think of is that they could yell at you. That must be it. They didn't want me to cause a scene in public. I didn't cause a scene. I'm going to go to bed and sleep because I know that your party's today. It does look like Elsie gained a little weight. Oh, I hope I didn't gain that much weight eating this heavy meal. I hope I fit into my birthday dress. We had that dress made at the seamstress, especially for today, and if I can't fit in it because I've been eating too much food, she'll be so mad at me. And this sink is filthy. I can't have her knowing that I was up late at night sneaking food. I'll get a lecture not only for gaining weight, but for leaving the sink filthy. It is Stone Goddess Day today. Her mother's going to be getting up in a couple of hours to get them all up to go to the Stone Goddess Temple. She does hear the bells at the Stone Goddess Temple ringing. She is hurrying off to bed to try to get a few hours of sleep before her mother wakes them up. And I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you so much for stopping by our Crooked House. If you like what you saw, be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. If you want to follow the Simbilis family on their journey through the Renaissance, it really helps us out. Have a great week. See you soon.